Dylan McKenzie, good evening. Many people have questioned Jesse Sullivan's background after he announced his campaign just a few weeks ago. While his business does have ties to California, he says he's a proud son of Illinois.
This is the reason I hate politics, because people basically try to frame things a certain way to make you appear a certain way, to say I have values that are not Illinois values. It's just false. It's wrong.
Sullivan said he learned about faith, family, and service while growing up in central Illinois. He was part of a sports family and never had interest in politics until a few years ago. That's when Sullivan started to notice too many people leaving the state for better opportunities.
I want to bring people back to Illinois. I want to be bringing job creators back here. And so I want to make Illinois the best place in the country to live, to start a business, and to raise a family, my own kids included.
Sullivan has 4 kids with a 5th on the way and a few foster children as well. And he came from a big family too. His father called him the great negotiator when he could settle debates between his 7 siblings. The 37-year-old thinks Illinois needs that type of leadership in Springfield.
When you've got a supermajority of Democrats in the legislature and such a divided state between, upstate and downstate, it's like, who can be that bridge person? Who can really bring people together and be a uniter?
He hopes to address high taxes, corruption, violence, and crime. But what makes Sullivan stand out from the other Republican candidates for governor? Right now, it's the money in his campaign. Sullivan had $11 million in donations within the first few days of his campaign. But none of that money came from Illinois. He says close friends from Stanford wanted to help jumpstart his effort to change the political landscape.
They said, well, you're a high character, high competency leader that we actually believe could do that.
Sullivan is also fully vaccinated and wants to change the message within the Republican Party.
Encourage people to look into getting the vaccine if they're able and willing to do it. But getting mandates from the top down and forcing in a paternalistic way everyone to follow those orders is not how I would lead.
Some describe Sullivan as the next Bruce Rauner, a name that many know here in Illinois, the former governor of the state. But he says while they have the same business background, he is a completely different person. For now, reporting live in Springfield, Mike Miltich, WGEM News.